Hey guys, welcome to a new video in my Road to 2200 ELO series. Today we're going to play another 10 minutes and 0 seconds increment rapid game. We're gonna play with a rating of 2119. Yeah, we're gonna try and beat some players here, of course. I wanted to today also be a little bit more educational, as I'm probably going to explain my moves a little bit more than I do usually, because yeah, obviously I think it is good to also learn a thing or two here. So Scandinavian, yeah, very basic line. Often they play something like this, but sometimes they play back, which is both fine. Yeah, it's not really anything. So I like to play knight f3 here, but I don't really like bishop g4. So I'm gonna play h3 first to prevent bishop g4. Then I'm going to get my knight out, and now I'm probably just going to get my bishop to c4. I guess that's also a nice square aiming at some pawns here. Gonna get castled, of course. He's playing very quickly. I'm joining his pace a little bit. Yeah, let's put a rook on the e-file. Always nice. And okay, we have to make a plan here at some point. I'm gonna probably put my bishop here. Maybe queen d2, looking to sacrifice if possible. I could sacrifice, takes and takes. It could be something I could try. I don't know if it's good though. I don't know if it's good. Okay, let me start by just bringing the rook to the center. Should be okay. Okay, now okay, so takes. What do we do there? I mean, everything is protected, but yeah, we do have maybe some sort of attack going. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. Why not? It looks like fun, you know? It looks like fun. It might not be the best move. Okay, it might just be a queen trap. No, it's not a queen trap. I can go here. But yeah. Maybe g4. Yeah, it's already a very interesting position. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything, as in I don't have a checkmate or something. But yeah, if I can push this bishop away and like take here with my rook or something, I might be just mating. So yeah, if I can get g4 in, and after g4, yeah, okay, he goes here, which is interesting. I could also just play h4, of course, defend the knight. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There's this, and then this, and then this maybe. No, there. This is interesting though. Okay, so rook e6, is that a crazy move? It looks like a crazy move. I also might have like knight here if he takes. Yeah, maybe that doesn't work. Huh? Okay, so I'm thinking about rook e6. Rook e6, let's say he takes here with his bishop. Bishop g5. Then I might have something like rook g6, which looks very strange. Looks like it can be taken with this pawn, which it cannot, because then it's pinned. It can be taken with the bishop, but then I take the bishop. And then his king has to go into the corner. So rook here, here. I don't know if I have anything there though. I mean, yeah. That's probably the problem, huh? Yeah, there's also maybe bishop e6. If he takes with the bishop, I might be able to take with the rook anyways. Then if he takes here, I have this, but no, I don't have that in that line, because then there's obviously no bishop anymore. Knight f7. If he takes my queen, I can check, but yeah, there's not enough going on there. Knight e6 also probably doesn't work. If he takes my queen, I can take his queen. That would be an equal trade. But if he takes my knight, then I can take with the bishop, but then he takes my queen. Yeah, I don't really think that works, huh? I want to play g4, but then he just takes here with his bishop, and yeah, you know. Maybe I'm forced to play h4. So h4 protects it, of course. Then there's no f6. That is crazy work. That would not work. But okay. Okay, so maybe just h4. H4. Is there anything he can do? H4. Yeah, okay. I think H4 is the move. Yeah, he just takes, which is fine, I guess. I can take back. Okay, he goes queen here. Let's see. Bishop takes. Okay, so rook takes. Does it work now? Rook takes. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Yeah, I don't think it does it? There's this move though, maybe. Get my rook in here. So rook e3 maybe, rook e3. If he takes with the knight, I can still go rook g3. Okay, rook e3 looks normal. Looks like a good move, I guess. I don't know. Okay, he goes here, makes some sense, I guess, but also not really, because now you don't guard this anymore, right? Bishop takes, check. Here. This is an interesting position though. There's a lot of things possible here. What if I take it my rook? Takes. Yeah, I still don't have enough there, right? I think there. If he blocks, I can go here maybe. So there. Bishop takes. There. There's this move, which would be made in two. So there. If he goes into the corner, I don't really know if I have anything there. If he just hides in the corner, right? Yeah, so let's not do that. Probably just rook e1. Is he gonna take this pawn? Then I can maybe push. Can also go rook d2. Makes a lot of sense as well. Okay, let's go rook d2. Attack this bishop like this. I have to also move quickly, of course. If any of those pieces take, I can just go rook g3. Although now if the knight takes rook g3, he does have queen takes here. But then I take here and he needs to sacrifice his queen. Or bring this back, I guess. Okay, but that's just a simple tactic mistake, right? That's a mistake, should be a mistake. Because now the knight is no longer defended. You can give a check though. Then I go up. My opponent is playing very quickly here, which is sometimes you face those opponents, I guess, right? You can give a check, I guess this check, yeah, and then I have to go here. But still the same problem applies, yeah, but I just en passant, right? En passant, there's knight takes. There's also just rook takes here right now. And then same thing applies. Is there any check from him? He has a check on f4. So here, check. I go back again. Check here. I can also just push. I can also en passant this. Okay, en passant, knight takes, I guess. What if I push though? What if I push? Knight here. Rook here. Rook takes, check, down, check, down. Okay, let me go here. I think this looks good. I have some time. There's rook, there's check. Yeah, I can't go here. I can just go down again, and then if he checks again, I guess bishop back. If he takes here ever, I have rook check, of course. So, yeah. If he goes here, there's mate. Okay. I cannot push, which is a little bit unfortunate, right? That's sad. I cannot push. Let me go knight here. Maybe knight here. Is he gonna take here? Okay, I'm thinking taking here is just game over. Yeah. Okay. That's unfortunate. That was not needed. That was not needed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now I'm just losing completely. Okay, well, I think we had something there. Let's check in the analysis, because I definitely think we had some sort of mate there, but yeah. Could have probably won this game somehow, but you know. Yeah, my knight is terrible now as well. Terrible knight. Yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, I gotta protect this as well. This is coming. Yeah, I'm just completely losing here, of course. Yeah, just there's nothing here. Okay, well, yeah, what do you even do here? There, takes. Okay, doesn't matter. Everything is losing, so you know. Yeah, unfortunate. Was not needed. We definitely had something there. We definitely had some mate or something there. I shouldn't have allowed him to take there, but yeah. Yeah, I cannot really let him check, because that would be game over immediately. So you know. Yeah. I can take here, but yeah, then he takes like this or something. I don't know. It looks pretty stupid. Yeah. There's a check. I don't know if it's really that bad. I mean, maybe it's that bad, right? Yeah, it's probably that bad, because there's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, I probably need to go back. I mean, I have like 20 seconds, so I can okay, let me just resign, because it doesn't make any sense to play on here. Okay, let me just go on and check the game review. Yeah, must have been better at some point. Definitely must have been better. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so yeah, all normal stuff up until this point, right? I guess most of this makes sense. Yeah, the sacrifice wasn't necessarily very good, but okay, so apparently I was another way to do this, which is, I don't. What was the other way to do this, though? How do I save my queen here without going here? I don't see it. Okay, let me check the engine. Oh, I just go queen here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there's just a square that is safe. Okay, well, I mean, you know, I didn't necessarily think this was that bad, though. Yeah, and here, apparently here, I'm a slightly better, but I need to find knight here. Okay, difficult move to see, but I guess I understand. He cannot take, right? Because then this is a queen lost for him. Although this is apparently still okay, because he can probably take here, and then after takes. No, that's not the line. What is the line? Why is this good? Okay, maybe this is good because he can take here and then here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, and this is just a blunder. Apparently this was not the move though. Yeah, wow. Okay, apparently... Okay, so this was a wild game, bro. Okay, so he takes here. This, now I'm just winning. Just completely winning. But I had no time to figure it out, right? Because, yeah, after this I'm completely winning. But I played the wrong move. Am I just supposed to... I'm just supposed to en passant, right? And then after this... Okay, yeah, there's just a check. What am I doing? That is very bad. Yeah, that is very bad. Now you're supposed... Yeah, now you're probably... Yeah, you probably have to give up your queen, right? Yeah. This is probably how you should play it or something. Yeah. Well, yeah, like I mentioned, I could have easily won this game if I didn't misplay this here. Apparently, yeah, so apparently here I'm still better, but I need to just probably just take or something. No, I'm not supposed to take because that hangs a queen. That usually isn't that good. Yeah, and what did I do here? I played 92, right? Yeah, that's just bad move. Okay, so how am I? I'm supposed to just go here, maybe? Just solidify? Nope. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to go here? No, that doesn't make any sense either. Okay. I honestly have no idea. You need to find probably a very difficult move here. You need to somehow defend this, and at the same time, maybe this is the move? No, because he still takes here, right? Yeah. So... Okay, not for him. So okay, apparently rookie f6 was the best move. But okay, this and then what am I supposed to do here? Well, it's rookie 3. Wow, yeah, nobody. No, that's a very difficult move to see, of course. You have to block the queen's side here, and yeah, if he just goes back, what do you do? Then you push maybe. Yeah, pushing is already good. Yeah. Even better would be just rook here immediately. Wow, okay. And then if he goes here... Oh, now you're just taking its mate. Okay, wow. Yeah, wild game. Wild game. Yeah, we definitely could have won this. But yeah, 92 is just a very bad move. I mean, he just takes here and I'm just completely losing. Yeah, and the rest is not that interesting. Okay, well, I mean, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was informative, I guess, on how not to play, I guess. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.